Hey there folks, the old geek here. So in the last video, one of the things we identified was I need a tripod holder for this thing because trying to do stuff manually is kind of crazy. And you'll see the kind of jank that's happening right now to make this video happen involving blue tape and chaos. Anyhow, we found ourselves a little design that looks like it might well work. So we have sliced it up in Cura and we have snapped that boy over onto a SD card. It is over here in my SD card reader. This is one of the little additions I made to the printer. Makes it just a little bit easier and faster than trying to get to the thing back around here on the back side. So for this guy, we're gonna go with a black PLA that I've got. This is just some generic stuff. I think it was a freebie I got for buying some of the thing. It just showed up in the mail. But it's a pretty good quality PLA. It's been working well so far. I printed those lightsaber handles with it, which I showed you earlier. So here we are. Looks like a little bit brittle here and there maybe. This sometimes happens when the filament gets older. But we shall get this guy loaded up here. And I always cut off the end at a fairly sharp angle to try and kind of make a point. And I usually try and do it, if the filament is bending like this, I try to cut it this way so that that tip points in a little bit toward the center of things and not the outside. That makes it a little bit easier to try and get it loaded in. You're not going to go manually, so we'll just cheat. Yes, there we go. And now, one cheat that I've done before is just to, nope, you're not going through. Haha, see, look. Here's how you can fail. That turned around. Great example of how not to do it, perhaps. We'll just simply cut this guy off right here. And I'm just going to have it feed the rest of that right out of there while we pull this up here and try to do a slightly better job at that cut. There we go. Okay, I think all that's out of the way. Let's try that one more time. This little guy here is a printable part, by the way. It's kind of designed to take the wear of any angle, any grating that happens as that PLA comes down there. And it will eventually wear. And they just print a new one and go from there. All right, let's see, that's a little better. There we go. Now, by holding that pinch wheel off the extruder, I can get that down there a lot more quickly and waiting for it to feed itself. And then I can just tell it to go in. And you probably can't see that because it's too low, but we have got PLA coming out there. So we are ready to get this print rolling.